right, so this week we are testing the GMC Yukon Denali Ultimate, which is the top of the line, fully loaded version of the full-size SUV. It's got every feature you can imagine, including GM's hands-free Super Cruise highway driving system, which in its current version can operate on over 400,000 miles of North American roads, including the West Side Highway here in New York City in Manhattan, where we're going to test it right now on a several-mile stretch between the 70s and the George Washington Bridge. So I've got a steering wheel on the display that tells me it will work right now, so I'm going to engage it. Green light means we are going. Now, this is a hands-free system. It has a camera here watching my face to make sure I'm watching the road in case something bad does happen. I do need to take over in a quick amount of time, but it also has its own camera that's watching the lines in the road and the traffic. It has radars scanning for other obstacles and uses a 3D map that was built with LiDAR scanning technology, not in the car, but in another car that drove around and mapped all these roads, several cars, of course, and a very hyper-accurate GPS that's linked to that, which manages to keep you smack in the middle of the lane, and boy, does it. I mean, this is driving better than I would right now. Another thing I have set up right now is that this is set to do automatic lane changes. If I hit the turn signal, it'll look for traffic and make the change for me, but you can also set it to do that all by itself, and it'll even move back in the lane when traffic opens up there again, the original lane you started in. So pretty busy day here right now. Not stop and go traffic, it's flowing, but there is a lot of traffic. And we're gonna see how this handles this road, which is kind of curvy and has some sections where the lines aren't all that clear, some sections where the pavement isn't that great. Right now we got a lot of traffic here. I don't think it's gonna be trying to make a lane change, but it's doing a great job in keeping me in this lane. Wait, now it is looking for an opening, and here we go. Car behind me just moved over. It pulled over here and right into the fast lane. Now it's going to accelerate by these guys. Let's see if this car lets us go. A little bit of tailgating going on over there, something you often see in New York, I'm afraid. We're going to pass that car. We're going to pass this TLC Tesla Model Y, and we've got another, it looks like another TLC Toyota Camry up here. Let's see what happens after that. It's a pretty big gap in front of the Camry. I'd be interested to see if it moves back. By the way, we're now on another surface here with these expansion joints. They're very disruptive to the car. I can actually feel the steering making adjustments, like an excellent race car driver to keep us going straight. It's pretty cool. And here we go. Should note that this has the safety alert seat, which vibrates to tell you when there's blind spot things going on, and it just tapped that to tell me it was going to turn back into the center lane. So now we're cruising along in the center lane, a lot of room in front of us. Looks like we got a big gap over here, but it is closing. We'll be interested. It's trying it again. Gonna make another pass on that Mazda up there. Keeping a good distance between it. I mean, this is so smooth. I'm just boggled by how smoothly this operates. I couldn't do better myself. Not that that's saying much. Now, the thing is, it's not autonomous. It's also not linked to the navigation. It doesn't know where I'm going other than straight. And where I am going is the George Washington Bridge. Now, at this point, I'm going to have to take over. In fact, let's move over first by ourselves here. I mean, with manual control. All right, this lane will get me to the exit ramp. But at that point, I'm just gonna have to take over and start driving again. How novel. Well, let's see if it gets us all the way there. A little bit more traffic here. I'm not interested in passing anybody. I want to stay in this lane. Got traffic on the side here, so it's not gonna try to do that anyway. And here we go. I'm gonna have to disengage and pull off. But that's Super Cruise for you on a pretty busy road with a lot of traffic. Hardly the open highway, that's for sure.